My name is Jesse, I'm 23 years old, and for the last 9 years I have failed every single dropshipping store I've ever tried until now. This last year, everything changed when I made close to $300,000 with my dropshipping store. Now this is revenue, not profit. I can now travel the world, I bought 10 acres of land, I'm finally starting to get a glimpse of those dreams that my younger self had back when I was 14 years old. And now my goal is to make $1 million, and I'm gonna document it all for you. But first, we have to start at the beginning. Time for a speedy recap. I got into dropshipping at 14 years old. I failed again, and failed some more. The most I was ever able to make with dropshipping was maybe like $500 in revenue after spending like $800. So not profitable in the slightest. So, as most would do, I quit. I thought dropshipping was dead. So I got into the next big thing, which was social media marketing. This worked all right. I was able to get to, $1,000 to $3,000 per month finally, but it sucked. I felt like an employee. Sales calls after meetings and clients breathing on my neck trying to get me to do work. Like, it didn't feel like I was a entrepreneur and a business owner. So I quit that one too. And I got right back into dropshipping. This time I tried something new, something called drop servicing. At the time I was working long hours at a primate sanctuary, got up at like 6 in the morning and got off at like 8 p.m. some days. Before I got into the world of business, my childhood dream was to work with animals like Steve Irwin. So it was absolutely amazing to be able to live out that dream. That's honestly the only reason why I did this job, and it was the only job that I've ever had. But anyways, and I just worked on this store every chance I got. Before work at like 5 a.m., my 30-minute lunch breaks. After work until midnight, I was trying to make this work. And it took off. I was able to make around $80,000 in my first 4 months, which was awesome. I was over the moon. Then everything went downhill when every single dropshipping guru copied the drop servicing model that I was doing. And yes, I think you've seen the ads before.
Dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store.
I was one of the first people to start doing the pre-built dropshipping store model because I saw people wanted to get into dropshipping super quickly and they just wanted a template store ready to go. So I was one of the first ones to get into it, and then all the gurus basically decided that they're going to offer it for free and booted me out of the business basically. So there's a going trend here. I quit that business too. The beginning of 2024 was pretty rough. I dropped a business that was making me some decent money finally, and now I have credit card debt from that business. I'm not making any money and I have no plan. I needed to get a drop shipping store to work. It just had to work. I had no other options. That's when I started posting the videos that maybe you guys saw of my journey, and things went pretty well, and the store is still going crazy. But that's just the beginning. Just getting started. There's still a huge mountain for me to climb, and this is episode 1.